Hey Gemini, what's up guys? Hope everybody is well. So we're gonna go ahead and do a love reading, okay? I feel like living dangerously today. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on for love. If that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you, boo. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. Now, a little disclaimer. I don't know what's going to happen in this reading. My love readings can be kind of crazy, but to be honest with you, the way I work as a reader, I don't feel like tarot is there for you when everything's just going great. Like, you don't really need guidance when everything's working out the way that you want it to. So if you have a very happy, healthy, successful connection, maybe love readings just aren't something that you should look into because, yeah, we're going to hear about your past. We're going to hear about toxic shit. We're going to hear about your ex that's always watching you from a distance, okay? We're going to hear about all those things because tarot is a tool to help, in my personal opinion. I mean, I hate to give a disclaimer like this before a reading, but it's like, I hope for positive love readings, of course, but that just wouldn't be realistic, I feel like, for a lot of us. So basically what I'm saying is if you're in if you are in a healthy, happy relationship, maybe you should not be watching love readings for tarot. That's just my disclaimer. But we will see. Okay, Gemini, I hope for the best like everybody else. Now, we do have the turtle energy that came out, okay? So there could be somebody that's coming towards you, Gemini, and this person could be like slowly making their way towards you. I get like this energy of somebody who's very skittish. So they might take a couple steps towards you, and if you say or do something that scares them, or if like the wind blows wrong, they're like, they duck back in their shell. And then of course, when a turtle is in its shell, it's not making any kind of physical progress, right? So there could be somebody that's around you like that, where they're inching closer to you. They're like, okay, I'm going to say something to Gemini. I'm going to profess my love. I'm going to make the call, make the text. I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to ask them out, whatever it is, right? And it's like you do or you say something like, let's just say like at work, you have a work crush or something, somebody who's crushing on you at work. And they could be like, okay, today's the day. I've got extra cologne on. I'm looking good. Today is the day I'm going to ask Gemini out, finally, right? And then they kind of walk by you talking with a couple of your work colleagues, and you're like, man, fuck love. I don't ever want to be in a relationship ever again. Next person that tries to even approach me, I'm going to embarrass the shit out of them. Watch, okay? And they're like, well, I guess that we're not going to be asking Gemini out today. Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting. So there could be something in your energy right now that's just saying, like, back off, or you're not giving like the most cuddly vibes is the energy I'm getting. And so there could be somebody who wants to come towards you, but they're scared because they don't want to be rejected, or maybe they already kind of messed up with you before or dropped the ball or something like that. And they're like, well, shit, you know? So that's what I'm getting. I feel like somebody is coming towards you, but they're coming towards you very slow. Like a very slow pace is the energy that I'm getting here, okay? Let's get a couple of these love messages out from the Moody Lovers Oracle. What is going on, okay, love-wise for my Gemini gang? Like, is there anything you want Gemini to know in regards to love? I also think I'm going to pull from the Aesthetic Oracle. Patience. Okay, don't you love it when shit like is cohesive like that? All right, and we have separation. Yeah, I feel like somebody is like separated from you right now. It doesn't mean that you ever had a thing with him. Y'all could have just been friends, or there could be like, again, work colleagues, or maybe it just never really got off the ground. Like maybe you went on a date or two or something, but it wasn't like a full-blown relationship. I feel like somebody is like being patient with this separation. They're like, I'm just gonna give Gemini some time. I'm just gonna suss out the situation. If I hear them still singing that same song about fuck love, well, I'm just gonna wait then, because I don't want to be turned down. It's almost like this person is understanding of whatever you have went through. They're not looking at you like a jilted, jaded person that's just like, you know, like they understand you went through something. Maybe they know about a breakup that you went through, or they know about, you know, how, you know, people took advantage of you, or hell, maybe this was this person. Maybe somebody didn't treat you right, and they're like, well, the way I kind of left them, I don't see why they would trust me or why they would be open to me, like, you know. So I kind of see, I mean, they could see you as this turtle energy, somebody who's very guarded, somebody who's willing to kind of open up, but the first sign of something that happens, it's like you duck back into your shell, and it's just like, they're just like with this shell, like, well, how do I get this thing out of here now, you know? The only way to get a turtle out of its shell is to leave it the hell alone, right? Like, honestly, I mean, if you keep poking at a turtle and shaking its shell like, hey, come out, it's not going to come out. You have to put it down, walk away, and it'll come out when it feels safe, right? So there's something here about that, Gemini. It says there's no need to rush this connection. Let it unfold as it should, right? I know, can be, not always is, but for some Geminis, can be very hard to let things unfold naturally. Sometimes we want to control the pace, whether that's we want to speed things up or we want to slow things down. Either way, that's still trying to control the pace of something. Something needs to unfold naturally, the way that it's organically meant to, okay? This could also be saying that, Gemini, believe it or not, if you're single as a Pringle and you ain't got nobody in mind, you are making your way towards a soulmate. It's just happening very slowly. And there's a need to be patient in regards to this. This is going to happen the way that it's supposed to, okay? So Gemini, you're not gonna be able to push anybody. Nobody's gonna be able to push you. Or you're not gonna be able to go out there and force yourself to find somebody, you know? Something is going to happen, but it's going to happen the way that it's meant to. And there's something here in regards to divine timing. So now, if there's somebody here that wants to approach you and they're scared because they're like, I don't know, Gemini looks a little savage right now. It's like, you know, this person just needs to be patient, and they need to know that your heart's a little hurt right now. You're kind of going through it. They're playing that song, there's an ice box where my heart used to be. Okay, so right now you got an ice box where your heart used to be. You're just, you know, and they feel like you're worth the wait. I'm getting that energy for somebody. Like, somebody's like, I'm just going to let them do their thing. Like, I honestly am just going to let them do their thing. And I'm just going to relax. Because I feel like this person knows that while you're out there kind of spinning, like, you know, fuck love. I don't know why I'm getting somebody like in the middle of a roller skating rink, like going around in circles, but they're giving everybody the finger. Like, it's like you're not entertaining anybody, and they know that. So they're like, okay, well, it's not just me that they don't want, it's everybody that they don't want. So I feel okay with that, you know? I don't know, Gemini. That's just what I'm getting for this person. They're like, you know, Gemini's a little jilted, they're a little jaded right now, but they're jaded towards everybody. It's not just me, so I get it, you know? Like, this person's not taking it personally, his energy. Yeah, look, runner. I feel like you are. Like, you're kind of in this running energy. And it could be kind of different for this person, too, because maybe if this is somebody that you have dealt with a little bit, you could have really been chasing this person, and now you're the runner. And they're not used to being chasing energy. I feel like this person is actually used to being the one that kind of controls connections around them. Like, I'll talk to you when I feel like talking to you, or I'll, you know, indulge in this if I feel like indulging in it. But now it's like this person wants to give you energy, but they feel like you're actually the one that slipped into that role of like, I'll let you know. I'll have my assistant get back to you on that one, okay? I need to check my schedule, right? Something like that with somebody. Yeah, they feel like you need to check your schedule when it comes to them, Gemini. Like, you might not have time for this person. Damn, Gemini. Okay, well, shit. Okay, well, what else do we have here? We have desire, intense longing, and the need to come forward, which means they haven't yet. Like I said, somebody's on the turtle track or whatever. You know, what is that movie from the Mystery Squad? Are you not turtly enough for the Turtle Squad, or whatever it was? Okay, I feel like there's something here where, like, this person, I don't know, maybe they're a little bit of a nerd. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? We do enjoy a nerd around here. But I feel like there could be something like that, like they're a little nerdy, or they're a little dorky, or something like that, okay? Maybe they quote movies, or they like really cheesy music. I'm hearing that song. I don't know why I'm hearing this song. I'm hearing, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing that. I feel like I'm hearing it for a reason, though. I just don't know the full song, and I don't have my phone. My other phone is dead as a doornail. It's been dead for like days. Not that y'all need to know that. Anyways, okay. Yeah, intense longing and the need to come forward with romantic feelings on the bottom of the deck, Gemini, okay? This person wants you. All right, this person likes you. They feel the connection. Actually, it says you both feel the connection, but I don't know what you're feeling, Gemini, to be honest with you. You could be feeling it. You could also be like, what's love? What's love got to do? Got to do. I'm sorry. I just don't know why the songs are coming through so heavily. Maybe both of you guys really like music or something. But yeah, what's love but a secondhand emotion? I mean, I don't know, you know, because there are some that would argue that love is all you need, right? So it's kind of just like, I feel like whatever vibe you're in at the moment, okay? And for some of you guys, you might be like, what's love got to do? So what, you like me? And okay, like, what is there anything else you're gonna bring to the table? Like, you know, like, can you be stable? Can you be honest? Can you be trustworthy? You know, are you going to take my car and run off and go cheat with everybody in the neighborhood? Like, what else can you offer me? Because love is love. Congratulations, right? And some of you are like, well, my mama loved me and I don't even really like her. Like, there's something like that going on here where you're just like not impressed by somebody saying that they like you or they love you. Okay, and you know, like really, like that, yeah, triggered, okay? Like, I feel like for some of you guys, like, you might get a little triggered if somebody tells you that they love you and they like you. It's like, okay, you know? I don't know, guys. I don't know, okay? Let's get, I think, one more. One more, and then we might pull from some aesthetic oracle just to see. Okay, so what's going on with Gemini love? What is this talking about? We have the projection card coming out. Yeah, Gemini, I mean, this could be you. This could be you that's projecting. This could be somebody else that's projecting onto you. You know, somebody could be projecting that you're not really open, or somebody could be projecting that you are open. I don't know. It says someone may be projecting their own insecurities onto the other person. I do feel like that could be happening here. And possibly on both ways. I ain't gonna lie. You know? Like, I feel like you could be projecting, like, because literally, like, how I just went off about somebody saying they love you, isn't that like a gift? Isn't that a great thing for somebody to say that they love you? But Gemini, since you've been hurt so much, somebody telling you they love you, what does that got to do with the price of the rice in China? Right? Okay, you love me. Okay? Like, I've had a lot of people that have loved me and they've still cheated on me or left me or hurt me or stole from me or whatever, right? So, okay, you love me. So it's like, some of you guys could be projecting that. You could be projecting that just because somebody cares about you or they say they care about you, that doesn't mean shit, when really it does. It does mean something that somebody cares about you. And this person could also be projecting onto you that because you're not open and you say fuck love, maybe they think that you're saying fuck them, you know? This person could think that they're never going to be good enough for you because maybe that's how their partners have made them feel, right? I don't know. There could be something like that going on. Okay, so there could be a need to kind of like check yourself a little bit and realize that somebody telling you that they love you is a gift. Now, does that mean just because they say that they love you that they're never going to hurt you? No. You know? And does it mean that just because you're not ready to date right now or you've just been hurt and you want to heal first, does it mean that you're not ever going to want to date them? No, that's not what that means either. You know? It just kind of feels like there needs to be more communication and less like assuming and maybe, you know, again, projecting, right? But there is a desire here to come forward. Like somebody, there's an energy here of somebody wanting to come forward and say that they care about you or say that they want you or something, okay? This person has been very patient, but again, it's like if the wind blows the wrong way, they are going to duck in their shell, and they're also going to see you duck into your shell too. So it's almost like two turtles trying to like get at each other, you know, but like they're like, they duck into their shells at the first sign of any kind of danger, or if something doesn't happen the way that they want, or if somebody says something that should be like good. Like it should be good when people show emotion towards you, right? When people are happy and they tell you that they care about you, they want to spend time with you, they want to talk to you, you know, they sacrifice, you know, other things that they could be doing. Like, yeah, I could be going and, I don't know, having brunch with my friends, but I'd rather go hang out with you. Like, that's actually a good thing. It's healthy to develop a relationship, to spend time together, to talk to each other, to sacrifice, to spend time together. Maybe not every waking minute, but yeah, it is healthy, you know? But it's something about where it's like, I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to get really close to you. I'm going to start wanting you. And then that's when you're going to decide you don't want me anymore and you're going to run away. That could be your own insecurity because it's what's happened. I'm not saying it's not like a valid insecurity, right? Like, I'm not saying that this is all in your head, Gemini, and nobody has ever hurt you before. Yeah, you have been hurt before. I'm just saying we don't know if this person's going to hurt you, right? You don't know. And some of you might be like, well, I don't even want to give them a chance. Fair enough. I'm just reading the cards here and trying to see things from all angles, you know? So that's kind of what I'm getting, right? We have the X-Files, yes, because I feel like there's something here with your ex that's kind of holding you back a little bit. You know, what's happened in the past, and you're letting that dictate your moves moving forward, like how you process the future, how you treat somebody. Some of y'all could have really punished somebody, or you have been punishing people that did not hurt you. It's like the great Drake says, dealing with the heart that I didn't break, you know? And you could have kind of shut somebody down or made somebody feel like shit when they didn't do anything to hurt you. All they ever did was show you that they were interested and that they cared and that they were, you know, honest and that they could be trusted. And you didn't know. You could only see your ex. You could only see your past. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, guys, okay? And we have the Knight. Unexpected messages or incoming energy. I do feel like somebody wants to message you. It's interesting, too. Oh, on the bottom of the deck before we pulled the X-Files was obsessed with projection. Some of y'all could be projecting that somebody is obsessed with you, and they're actually showing a healthy level of, affection, you know? But again, emotions for you have been used against you so much, or your own emotions have been used against you, that when emotions equals manipulation for you. So if somebody's showing you emotion, it's because they're trying to get something out of you. If somebody wants you to show emotion to them, it's because they want to use them against you at some point, right? But some of you guys could have really projected that somebody was really obsessed. This person's creepy. This person's scary. They want to talk to me all the time. They want to be around me all the time. You know? Don't they have a life? And it's yeah, they do have a life. I feel like somebody was showing you a very healthy level of affection for getting to know somebody and wanting to be in a relationship. And there could have been a little bit of this person's obsessed. And that wasn't the case. And if you guys have separated, you might be seeing that is the case. Or situation is reversed, Gemini. I just feel like somebody could have accused somebody of kind of being obsessed. Maybe they didn't say it to them, but that was the vibe they put off. It was whoa, you're a little bit too intense, or you're too attached to me or whatever. And then it's when they broke apart from them, they saw this person went on about their fucking happy business. No, I wasn't obsessed with you. I was choosing to give you energy. I was choosing to show you affection, because that's what you do when you're getting to know somebody, right? And you kind of took it and turned it around and took it as obsession. So now this person was thinking somebody was obsessed, now this person might be kind of not obsessed, but now they want to show affection. Now they are desiring that energy of coming towards whoever the other person was. That's just what I'm getting for somebody out there. That doesn't have to be for everybody, guys, okay? I feel like there could be an unexpected message that comes in. Like I said, this person who wants to come towards you, but they can see that you're not really open to love, or you're not open to being courted at the moment. This person could unexpectedly just pop in well, they ain't never gonna be ready, right? It's like trying to be ready to have a baby. You're never gonna be ready. That's a life-changing experience. You know, you don't know what's gonna happen. You can guess what's gonna happen when you go to have a baby, but you don't know what is actually gonna happen. Yeah, the door is it's somewhat open, but somebody's gotta pop through that door on their own. Somebody's gotta push it the rest of the way open here. Somebody has to make the effort. So there's that kind of energy. Somebody could look at you like you are a door to opportunity, like a divine opportunity, like somebody who was sent into their life is basically what I'm getting. Anything else? Anything else in regards to love? Okay, love for Gemini gang. Anything else? We have the fire ants. And that's that projection energy that I'm getting. And that's how somebody could have felt somebody could have they could be an avoidant, Gemini. You could be avoidant. Take it as it resonates. I don't know who the hell I'm talking to. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to both sides here, and that could be very valid, because I feel like I have all kinds that watch me. Somebody could have been very avoidant, okay? And it's just somebody showing a normal amount of affection felt like a magnifying glass was on them. They all of a sudden felt all this pressure. Now I have to perform. Now I have to be what I don't know if I'm able to be. You know, and it's kind of like this person might have felt like they were going to be judged. Now, on the other side of that energy, if you were dating somebody or interested in somebody who was an avoidant Gemini, you could have felt like you were under the magnifying glass. Like, this person's fucking tearing apart everything I say, everything I do. You know, I feel like I gotta walk on eggshells when I'm talking to him. If I show too much emotion, if I don't show enough emotion, if I want to talk to him, if I don't want to talk, like, it's like I'm under the microscope here, and I'm feeling very judged just for being who I am. Like, Gemini, maybe you're a very affectionate, loving person, and this person treated you like you were a leper because of that. It's like, okay, you know, this is who I am. I'm an intense lover. Like I tell people all the time, I'm like a weird hybrid morph of Morticia and Gomez Adams. I love the fuck out of whoever I'm interested in. Like, I will give you the attention. You know, I will show you that I'm desiring you. It will be intense. And if you cannot handle that, that is not like, that's just, okay, that's you. I've learned that this is who I am, and I'm just waiting for my weird hybrid Morticia Gomez Adams mixture to come back at me, because I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to stifle my love. My love language is pretty much damn near all of them, is what I feel like sometimes, okay? I'm a very loving, giving person. If you can't handle that, go get with a bitch that's gonna fucking ignore you. That's probably what you want, right? Because people who want to be with people who ignore them, Gemini, it's because they need that external validation. I need to prove that I'm worthy of your love when I'm not making anybody prove shit. If I'm giving you that attention, I've already decided that you're worthy, right? So you don't really need to prove it. Anyways, I feel like there could be something like that going on. There could have been an avoidant anxious or an avoidant secure, because again, I feel like somebody wanted to treat you like you were an anxious when really you weren't. You were secure, you know? And maybe anybody who dates an avoidant, it's going to turn them into a little bit of an anxious, because somebody's going to give you all this attention and they're going to start pulling it back, and it's like, well, have I done something wrong? What's going on? Like, that's, anybody's going to kind of shift a little bit into anxious. But a true secure is going to recognize that they're shifting into that anxious energy, and they're going to move the fuck on. Okay, well, you don't like it over here, go over there where you got to really prove yourself. You know, where somebody thinks you're just aight. Go on then, fly away, little bird bitch. You know, like, that's kind of how I feel like it is for somebody. Again, you could be on either one of these, you know? So you take it as it resonates. I just feel like somebody feels like they were being heavily judged. Everything that they said was being picked apart. Everything that they did, how they were showing up in the connection. You know, the fact that they want to hang out with you, the fact that they want to show you affection. It's just like, okie dokie. That's just what I'm getting, guys, okay? Y'all got to take it as it resonates. So, patience. There is no need to rush this connection. Let it unfold as it should. What is this talking about for Gemini in regards to love here? We have, Six of Swords with the Four of Swords. Yeah. Somebody will sail in whenever they feel like it, right? Or something will move when it's supposed to. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. Somebody might want some kind of movement within this connection with you, Gemini. They do want something. Maybe they want to get out of choppy waters, you know? Because before the Six of Swords, we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about tearing yourself apart a little bit. It talks about overthinking, overanalyzing something, you know? Feeling like you're in a losing battle here. It's a lose-lose situation. If I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't, right? And there could be something where somebody's really wanting to move something along. Like, we have a card of movement, and then we have a card of stagnicity, basically, like, you know, sitting still. So one person could be like, I want to move this along. I want to do something. The other person's kind of like, I kind of just want to chill. You know? So I feel like there's a need for both of these parties to not try to control the connection. It's going to be what it's going to be. And if this person wants to sit there and stay stagnant forever, like if this person never wants to make a move towards you, well, Gemini, you won't really notice that because you'll be too busy living your own life, right? And if somebody else comes into the picture that does want to keep pace with you, well, then okay. You know? Sometimes it's like you can't change who you are or what direction you're going for another person. Like, you know, I say it all the time. You can only meet people as far as they can meet themselves or where they're willing to meet you, right? If you said you're going to meet at the crossroads at 12 and then here's 11:55 and you see this person way down the street and they just stop, It's like, okay, well, we said we were going to meet here. I don't know. There's something about that, Gemini, okay, for somebody. I just feel like there's a difference in energy here. One person is kind of like, and one person's wanting to move it, okay? Either way, both are going to have to do what's best for them. If it's going to come together, it's going to come together. This could also be saying to just relax your pretty little head. Everything's going to be okay. But this could be this person too. Like, this person might really want to communicate with you, but they're kind of trying to hold off. This person could be going like back to the drawing board. This person could be getting advice from their friends too, which can get messy depending on how healthy your friends are in regards to relationships. You know, if your friends are, if they don't got anything going on for them in regards to love, or they've never had a healthy relationship, or they don't appear to have healthy love standards or whatever, maybe they're not the best people to get advice from, Gemini. I don't know, okay? I do feel like somebody wants to come towards you though. And this person could work with you as well. And there could be something here where it's like, well, it's a conflict of interest or it's taboo or something like that, okay? So I feel like somebody wants to make a move, Gemini, but they're kind of trying to hold back, okay? We have the Empress energy. This person, yeah, I feel like there's somebody who wants to take a leap of faith towards you because they see you as the ideal partner, male or female. They see you as somebody that is very nurturing, loving, you know, receptive. Okay, if they are a masculine energy, Gemini, and you are a feminine energy, they really like how feminine that you are, okay? And reverse the roles if necessary. So if you're a feminine and they're masculine, they really like, if you're a masculine and they're feminine is what I meant to say, they really like how masculine you are. Take it as it resonates, okay? I just feel like for me, the Empress is the ideal partner. Just as a tarot reader, that's how I look at her. And so I feel like somebody sees you as that. Like, they see you as the dream person, like the person that they really do want to be with, okay? But they're trying to be patient. They're trying to play it cool. I feel like this person knows that it's going to be a risk to approach you for whatever reason. Again, I think we already know the reason, Gemini. I think you have your guard up. I think everything that I said at the beginning of this reading is bang on accurate. I feel like they overheard you talking about fuck love or something like that, and they were like, well, damn, okie dokie then. I guess I need to slow my roll, you know? I don't know. That's what I'm getting for somebody. Like, there's a need to, like, slow down because this person might not be open. And Gemini, maybe that projection energy, they might have taken that as, like, a personal rejection, you know? The Seven of Swords too, I feel like this person's like moving in silence, or this is very secret, or this person's strategizing. That's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like somebody's strategizing on what offer they want to give to you, or how they're going to give you this offer, how they're going to come towards you. What is this desire energy for Gemini with love? Wheel of Fortune. This person might not have expected to feel this way. This could definitely be that situation I was talking about where they were the ones that kind of were running from you and you were a little bit in that chasey energy, and now you're the one that's kind of like, I'm not interested, and now it's like, you know, and that shit is so like annoying. It's like it gives you whiplash. It makes you seasick, right? Like, do you want me or not? Okay, or do you not want me or not? Like, what is it? And is it going to change every fucking week? And if I start giving you attention or showing you affection, are you gonna all of a sudden not want me anymore? Like, I don't got time for this. Like, that's little kid, like, middle school bullshit, you know? And I'm pretty sure everybody who's watching me is a grown-ass adult, okay? So ain't nobody got time for them little childish little games, okay? I feel like somebody might be very surprised at how much they desire you, how much they want to come towards you, how much they are willing to, they want to sacrifice, right? I don't know if this person sacrificed shit yet, but I feel like this person would like to, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like they feel like you're kind of fighting it off. This person could be fighting it off too, to be fair though, as well, right? This person could be very receptive to, or really willing to give to you and hoping that you're receptive. But I feel like there could be this energy where they feel like you are the one that is fighting something off. We also have a lot of pregnant women here suddenly, okay? We have the pregnant Queen of Cups, the pregnant Empress, and we have a pregnant lady on the Sun card. This person could see that maybe you are pregnant, right? I don't know, okay? Or maybe they're pregnant, Gemini. It does happen. But I feel like for the majority of you, what this is talking about is you're pregnant with Spirit's baby. Like, this person also sees that you have something that you're doing, a very important mission, something to fulfill, something that you're working on, you know? And so this person's like, well, I don't want to disrupt that, you know? I mean, I guess you could have a healthy, thriving relationship with a person that's carrying a baby that's not yours, right? But it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know how that would work. I guess you could, but it's kind of like, it feels like you wouldn't be able to have the full potential of the relationship until she's not pregnant anymore. That's just what I'm guessing. Because it's like she's getting ready for a baby, right? She's preparing for a baby. Her body's changing. She's about to literally birth something. And then she's going to be needing to breastfeed. And she's going to be on a weird sleeping schedule. And her whole life's about to be taken over. So it's kind of giving that kind of energy. Like this person might feel like that's another reason why you have your guard up. Or that's another reason why there's a restriction or a boundary here. You just don't have the time or energy for a relationship right now. Like you kind of do have a lot going on. Somebody could see you like that, but that doesn't stop them from wanting you, or it doesn't stop them from wanting to come towards you. Even though there's a lot of shit going on, it's like, you know, I still want to give to this, even though I know that it's going to be difficult. That's kind of what I'm getting here. What is this projection talking about? Okay. I'm hearing that song. I don't want to give you the wrong impression. I need love and affection. Okay, that's too many. Y'all be draining me with these love readings. Like, I am drained off of this love reading. Projection. What do we have here for Gemini? What is this talking about? No, okay? It would be nice to get maybe one. I'll take this one because it flipped. Because I feel like this is actually talking about what I've been talking about, right? And I feel like I actually kind of covered it, and maybe that's why Spirit's like, I think you got it. You know what I mean? There's projection here about how much affection that somebody is willing to give, or how much affection that somebody is giving, or if somebody doesn't, like, again, because, you know, avoidance, and because I feel like that's what the case is for some of you guys. Like, there's an avoidant and an anxious, or like an avoidant and a secure, that the avoidant kind of turned the secure a little bit into an anxious for a second, is what I'm getting, okay? So you get in where you fit in, Gemini, but both kind of trigger each other, you know? Like, the anxious will trigger the avoidant because of that constant need for validation and that constant, like, wanting to give attention, right? Whereas the avoidant will trigger the anxious because the avoidant doesn't really need that validation. In fact, the avoidant wants the space. They want the distance, you know, and the anxious doesn't. The anxious, it feels like they're more secure when their partner is close to them and putting in that consistent effort, right? So it's like really feeling like maybe you're on the wrong page with somebody, or at one point maybe you were, or that's just how this connection is. Like, you know, like y'all have completely different love attachment styles, you know? And there's a need to recognize that. I have definitely heard of anxious and avoidant people being able to be together and being able to make it work, but it takes both people being compromising and both people understanding the other person and where the other person's coming from, right? So like the anxious has to understand that just because the avoidant doesn't want to talk one day, or doesn't want to hang out one day, doesn't mean that they hate their guts. It doesn't mean they've suddenly found somebody else and they're not interested anymore. They just need their time. And the avoidant needs to understand that just because the anxious does need some kind of communication and does want to hang out, that sometimes they might have to sacrifice their alone time to make sure that their partner feels secure. You know, like that's kind of what it looks like it needs to happen here. And that's going to take two very mature adults that really do care about the other person and where the other person's coming from, and communication for that to happen. So I don't know. I just literally saw 3333 on the timestamp when I looked up at the phone. So I don't know. Maybe it is possible, you know? But again, I feel like it's going to take honesty, vulnerability, and communication on both ends. It's going to take somebody being like, I am an avoidant. And so I do get scared when people get too ooshy-gooshy emotional, you know, and I do kind of tend to run, but I don't want to run. And it might take the other person being like, well, I am a little anxious, or I'm a secure that can slide into anxious really easily. And so I do need a little bit extra attention than the average bear, but I will be willing to compromise and give you your space. Like, I don't know, that's what it feels like it needs to happen, Gemini, okay? Okay, let's get some love messages. Sheesh, okay? It feels like a lot, right? Like, it feels like a lot. It feels so complicated. Like, what? I guess for the right person it's worth it, but I don't know, Gemini. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have here for what's this person, or what messages? Because I don't know who wants to say who to what at this point. You know what I'm saying? We have still listening. I listen to the music you've shared. It helps me connect with you, although we are apart. So there could be somebody that is at a distance. Okay? And this could be that turtle energy, like I was saying. They kind of walk by you, they're ready to shoot their shot, and you're like, fuck love, and you're like, whoop, back in my shell. Right? I'll come another day. It could be something like that. Like, this person is paying attention, trying to see when you're ready, when you're healed, right? Need time to heal. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing, my self-love. This isn't about you, it's about me. You know? So there could be something where somebody is maybe seeing you like that. Like, this person they clearly need healing. Right? They clearly have, I mean, you know, a lot of things going on. People who are healed don't necessarily run around talking about fuck love. Like, usually they're just like, whatever. You know? Like, I don't care one way or the other, right? Like, I feel like, yeah, that's what I'm getting here, okay? Anything else? Okay. We have not the right time. I am overwhelmed by responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. I feel like that's you, Gemini. Like, that's what I'm getting here. And I feel like somebody recognizes that, which is why they're in their turtle shell. They're moving very slow. I feel like this person is being very patient with you, but I also feel like there's going to be a time where this person's just not going to be checking for you anymore like that. You know, like, I feel like this could have been past tense too. There could have been somebody who's like, you know, I'm trying to be patient, right? You say you're too busy for love, but you're still kind of entertaining me. Okay. And it's like, maybe they just got sick of waiting, Gemini. I don't know. That could be for somebody. Or, you know, everything is at a gradient when it comes to tarot. Like, some people are here, some people are here. So you got to take it as it resonates. But it does feel like there could be somebody who they weren't ready for something because they have so much going on, or they weren't healed from something that they went through before. And so the person was like, okay, cool, but I'm not going to wait around for you to suddenly discover that you want a relationship. Like, okay, well, I'm ready now. And it's like, okay, well, it's been years. Like, I've already moved on, gotten married. Like, there could be something going on like that where maybe, I don't know, Gemini. Okay? It feels complicated. You guys are going to have to let me know if it resonates. Yeah, this is literally it for me. Lost, right? Y'all are going to let me know if it resonates. I feel lost without you. It feels like somebody that's, I don't want to say they're from your past, Gemini, but it feels like somebody that's already shot their shot, or somebody who's on the outskirts, like trying to find a way in. Like, that's what this feels like. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I cannot get enough. Okie dokie. Okay, anything else? We have tears. When I think about you, I cry. I don't know, Gemini. I don't know what this is trying to say. Y'all are going to have to let me know, okay, if this resonates at all, because I just don't know. You know, this reading is not for me. You know, it's just not. I'm not, yeah, I'm good, homie. That's how I feel. Showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. And then my fantasy. You're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos of you saved, and I use them for ... inspiration. Ew! All right, I want you. It feels like somebody that might be from your past, Gemini, or somebody who's kind of like trying to be patient in regards to you, like trying to kind of hold off, but they want to come towards you. I don't know, guys. Let me know. This is your annual love reading, Gemini, okay? I do hope it helped. I hope it resonated. I hope it did something. See you on the next one. Bye.